situation. So we'll call that one a day. 11-1 Henderson leads. So we'll jump next door, and it's going to be local team Cara Thomson against Marianne Rorvik from Norway. Your eyesight's better than mine. What have we got? Is it 4-1?
I think we're 4-2.
4-2. Rorvik needs 4-2.
With last stone playing the fifth.
Rorvik are playing the Yellowstones. Right, we're up to speed. Hopefully you've stuck with us as we transitioned there.
Seamlessly.
Seamlessly, yeah. Nobody would notice that, I think.
We've still got yellow and red stones.
Yeah.
Rorvik are certainly a team that have come over to play in this competition last 2 or 3 years, I think, for sure. So they've obviously enjoyed it and think that it's good preparation for them.
Over the years, I think Norway have been very strong supporters of the men and women's event, haven't they?
Yeah.
First one in the calendar for the Bulsrud team, usually.
Yes, it was. It was. So I wonder if we'll see a difference in the kind of weights being thrown here, although it doesn't look like an awful lot of ice.
Yeah, this is Christian Skaslian playing last stones for Bulsrud.
It's a pretty big weight.
Shove it in. You can't see an awful lot of this red one, so I'm just trying to pick this one out. She does.
She has succeeded with that.
So Norwegian team do have last stone. That was last stone. That was last stone. So that was a pick out for a 2.
Maybe a 3.
There's a little
I think there might have been a little biter at the back there.
This is a very young Perth junior team, isn't it?
Yes.
Thomson.
Yeah.
Been playing on the Scottish junior circuit.
Yeah, I think gaining good experience again from the juniors, and then came here, were offered the opportunity to play here and saw it as a great chance to learn and play against teams who ordinarily they wouldn't have the opportunity to do so. So I think they'll be just excited and pleased
Absolutely.
To be here.
This is the Norwegian women's
champions,
team.
yeah.
So they're a good team. Skazlin's won 2 medals at mixed doubles at the Olympics. So
yeah, strong
she's
team.
Got lots of experience.
And last year's Worlds, was it last year's Worlds? They got silver, but actually had a really good chance to win. They were, was it the Worlds? They were leading Tirinzoni. Maybe it was the Europeans.
I think it was They took Tirinzoni a long way in a European final, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, maybe it was a European final. That they had a great opportunity to.
They're quite a defensive team. They do
I
quite
guess.
If they're playing against higher ranked teams, they don't tend to take on too many difficult shots. They just keep it very simple, and then maybe just clutch it out at the end. But yeah, strong team. They would be one of the favourites, I think, this week to go through. We've got Team Pedersen from the USA are strong. We've got Team China, as well as Rebecca Morrison from our shores. So
And Faye Henderson.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got some depth in the field. Hurleman, world junior champion.
It's a nice. Would they have wanted that stone when they're now 7-2?
7-2 up, and I'm thinking this might be the last end. I think I'd attempt to put that in the rings.
Yeah.
And let Thomson do the work.
Yeah. Coming round or throwing a corner?
Corner guard, I think.
Sweepers are working this one hard from Sophie.
Are these your protege, this team?
No, No, not really. Cara is in regional academy,
Yep.
so I am involved a little bit in coaching her on a Tuesday. Sophie, who's just thrown, was in regional academy last year but moved up to uni in Aberdeen.
Okay.
Was it last year, year before? Anyway, she has formerly been under a wing, but yeah, they're a nice young team that keen and happy to be together and actually.
Well, I think we know the answer to your first question was, did they want that guard there with the Leeds first stone?
No.
Because they'd just been asked to play the hit of shame.
I'm pretty sure they didn't need it. They didn't maybe want it rolled underneath the corner either, though.
The dreaded hit of shame, which they've not then executed as well. That's a couple of mistakes. Ellen Sherland at lead for the Norwegian team.
Yeah, we've got a couple of
Normally when I do this, I'm
regionals.
with Xander, who's Norwegian, and he gets all these pronunciations correct. I just leave
Well,
it to
sorry about that. I will continue to leave it to you. What have we got here? I'm just looking to
a chance
to bend a wee bit
come
now.
round. Needs to curl past the guards with plenty of room.
They can take this one, yeah. It's not too bad an effort. Adjustment with the weight being a little short with the first one.
Mostly visible, I'd imagine, from the hack.
Yeah. Yeah,
Holding this for line.
it looks
It's not very
quite
heavy,
close
is
to
it?
that yellow guard. In fact, it's all over the yellow guard, so forced into an error there by, but I think
Wasn't really
potentially
very close,
just
was
on
it?
the, maybe on the weight played or certainly a soft release. What does Cara do? Can I come round the yellow?
So Thomson has the hammer 7-2 down, but lying okay here. Mm-hmm. Another good score.
Certainly with options, two guards there and a couple of stones in play, and you could be looking to score a multiple here that will help you very much get back on track. Sweepers on this early, so do they now decide to, we're going to make sure you're getting something from it, so do they try and bring that right over the face and cover the back red? That's worked out pretty well.
A good bad shot.
Yeah.
A little bit off the pace in terms of distance, but again, because
Just,
it's over
yeah, I
curled,
think
it's
so.
actually
Just a
worked
little
out
light,
okay.
but the line has worked out well for them.
Norby, his second stones for this Norwegian team, looking to play the front to back. Oh,
Just about,
scrapes
yeah.
past the shot stone. Gets the guard out of the way though.
Yeah. Problem with coming round that centre is that your red is very open. If you could have got through the hole with,
Covered up a piece
a
of it.
piece of both of them
Yeah.
on
Okay.
offer, it might, but that's quite a tough.
Get this one round and safe, then the back one is there to be hit by the Norwegian team.
Can be offered up.
First and foremost, get this one counting.
Yeah, that would look to be
Quite wide at the
not
moment.
wanting to do an awful lot of curling at the moment, and maybe a little heavy. Yeah, this,
Just overcompensated from the first one.
if it could hold on at the back.
that is hanging on. I
Yeah.
can see it from the deck here that that is just in the background, so non-threatening, but is at least counting.
They'll hopefully get the chance to make that count later in the end.
Yeah, just trying to work your way through for a 2 here, get a chance. And then Rorvik plays third stones. Team's in her name, but plays third stones. So try and come through this gap if she can. Holding it for a line now. Looks good.
Yeah.
Does she get the inside roll onto the button?
Going to roll a little further than they would have wanted, so that gives Cara options to think about whether she buries one round the corner and kind of ignores that one for just now, or makes a play on it. She's tempted to make a play on it, where I might be tempted to ignore it for the time being.
She needs to play on it just yet, does she? Because she can.
You're then going to end up quite far back in the
Yeah.
house, which
What do you do?
just gives.
If she was trying to go around the corner, I'm not too sure that would that generate how that would generate the 2. So if she hits and rolls this, she's going to be behind the teak.
Yeah.
Could you just come round onto the button yourself now, lie first and third?
Yeah, I don't think I would necessarily be hitting this one. Could have come down to sit on it, or
I think so. It's just out of vision at the moment, but there's a red one right behind it. So if you're going to make this roll, you're going to be close to it.
I think we're going to be on that top yellow, unless they can sweep this really hard. Yeah, I think that was a little tight played and just.
Yeah, just the pressure valve has been released. This time Norway can come round the corner guard themselves, and
Yeah.
maybe not conventionally, but they can lie first and second, and one of them safe, then it's going to be difficult to generate their comeback 2.
Yeah.
You got another game to do tomorrow?
I do at 2 o'clock tomorrow, so it will be Morrison Rorvik, I think.
Good to get
Which that'll be a
that
good
should be a
game.
good game,
Yeah.
It's good to get a little sight of the Rorvik team tonight.
Yeah. Weight here looks good. And the line, I might have been.
Yeah,
Good there.
nicely there, front of the
Yeah.
teeth, maybe an inch showing, but it's going to be close, isn't it?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the degree of difficulty notches up a little.
That's it. Well, I like the choice of a lesser weight, I think is useful.
You can play, just chase this, push it out the rings, roll your shooter.
Roll back over to the
Yeah.
towards the other one.
Yeah, really looks like the angle would be perfect for hitting and rolling across to the Yellowstone. Then it would be a much more difficult question for Skazlian to deal with.
Okay. So it's started to move, but they're holding it well actually.
Holding this one for a line,
Yeah.
it's going to have to get close, past both guards, red and yellow.
Hard.
Oh, well swept.
Good sweep indeed.
Very good shot actually, because the temptation there is that you go past the first guard and you lift the
And
brushes.
yeah,
'cause
then you think
"Oh,
you've made it.
job
Yeah,
done," yeah.
absolutely. But kept on that well. And equally, while we've seen them come off the centre line quite well with the draw, if you happen to edge it back down the line a little bit, it will hang that line, for the first half of the sheet, and then that can make quite a difference to your result come the end. So this isn't
Well, easy shot. They're
100%
taking a
straightforward.
little bit more ice, so maybe just a little bit quieter weight. So Christian Skazlian trying to dig this red one out.
And they have just started it down the centre line a little, so we'll see if what we thought might actually... It's moving now though, isn't it? Has it moved enough? Yeah, just enough at that quieter weight.
Yeah, chips the red and white lies over on the far side, lies 2 actually.
Both behind the tee though, so,
Yeah.
you know, good for a freeze here on either. Or...
Looking at this double. If you make the double, the red one is going to go left to right. So if you make the double, your stone would lie right in front of your other counter. It'd be quite an easy double for Skazlian. A little bit.
Yeah.
Again, a little bit more artistic skill required here. Going for the freeze on the side stone might have been useful.
And they're on it early.
Needing to hit and roll in front of the other one would be probably the best shot, I think.
Yeah.
This one's really curled away and hits half stone on the low side, so it doesn't hang around.
No. Did that catch their back red?
No.
No,
So there's a
still
yellow, there's a red just below your name actually on the screen, if that's. Skazlian presumably lie first shot actually, so they have to chase it or just play the cold draw.
Yeah.
Doesn't really need to be too clever with this one. Just don't leave a double.
Yeah, I guess it's a little tricky. Well, you know, how far in do you come? Because you don't want to leave a straight nose on that back one being short.
Yeah.
Or, you know, so do you want T-line behind the guards? Probably. Perfect.
Yeah, I would probably go a little bit higher up the rings and more to the centre, sort of maybe 1 o'clock front and 8 foot. Make that double really, really high.
So still trundling along. That's definitely going to come deeper than
If he
me.
drops it behind the tee line, this double could be there, or it may not even lie short. Hangs on to lie second counter, but there is a double takeout for Cara Thomson, which would avoid her back red one as well. So
Well, she will definitely try it. She
Well,
likes a hit,
go for
Cara.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was quite a big error by Skazlian, I would say. Didn't need to be anywhere near that weight.
no, even if you scored them up in the back ring like that, it wouldn't be a disaster. But to create any angle at all, even a glimmer, not great. But this isn't easy. So Thomson, Cara Thomson, 7-2 down, but does have a chance to get 2 of those points back with this double takeout attempt.
We gave up on our Lithuanian team too early. They scored a 2 in the 6th end.
Comeback is on. So here goes the shot for the double. Needs to hit about 3/4 of the stone and then roll across, take the second counter. Touches it, it goes, but her runner runs through as well.
Just a little thinner than she wanted.
Double's made, but doesn't land the second one, so it's only a 1 point score for Thomson. It closed the gap a little. It's 7-3, but there's only 2 ends left. But yes, you're right, Lithuania did score 2 in the 6th, but 11-3.
They decided not to bother.
So they shook hands, 11-3 final score there between Henderson and Parliskaita, which was our feature game that we jumped to catch some of this little closer game.
What is happening on the other sheets? We've got Peterson via Suter are 5-2 up against the young Scottish team. Team China, looks to me like there's a 2 maybe behind there, or a 1 and a 2, so at least 3-2, potentially closer.
It's a close game there, coming line.
Hurleman stole another 2, having stolen the 1 from Team Morrison, so our 5-2 up. Playing the 6th, and Bjornstad Swaller are Peels at 2-all.
You were not too because you didn't get any.
It's 7-3 up. Marianne Rorvik against Cara Thomson's team. Thomson leading off. One of the centre guard.
Have they got it onto the centre line?
Just asking the question whether that one's going to be on the centre tape. This will determine whether they can touch that stone or not.
They must think that it is. That makes a huge difference as well, doesn't it? Now, if you can, you've got to make it to the centre line.
This centre line shot, now. So the difference being that if that was off the centre line, then Charlotte would be able to play a tick shot or attempt a tick shot, split them apart, and almost kill off any threat in the end straight away. So, because it is touching, they can't really move it, so I like them to play defensive tactics, just put one in the corner.
Cara throwing another guard, quite rightly.
Yeah, problem with that guard, although it's good for line, is that it's neither a short guard or
No,
longer. Sometimes
it's
you want
not.
the 2,
It's not
just
really
kind of play
ideal.
the mid-length
So this
guard.
has to be very short, which it doesn't look like it is. So they might want to think about trying to bring it round,
Come round it now.
do something with it,
What you can't
Cara.
do is leave it side by side.
You want to do something with it? Yeah, well, it's most definitely on the centre line now. But
So I think looks like the Norwegians are elected to try and come around this first,
yeah, and I've
but left it
failed.
very short. So
That certainly
that's a big
gives
help for Thomson.
gives options, gives chances to get round there.
Swing this one round, it's going to be well covered.
Certainly sweeping early, but looks quite light. And we've got another, certainly not short of guards in this end, but they're very much bunched together.
You could see all 4 move here with an Andrew runner. And the one that might not move would be the one closest to Marianne Rorvik's foot there. We'll see. It's certainly a good chance to clear up some of this clutter.
Plenty weight.
Yeah,
but-
stone in motion, so. He moves 2 on the runner away, so now nothing. Chance to change
Yeah, I
hand
think
though.
I might become another. Is the team going to encourage you to go the other way, Cara? No. Certainly a big swing on this ice with that
Yeah, good
ounce
chance.
of ice has been given.
If you've got to make this one, because if you don't make this one, the guard. Well, even if you do make it, those guards are going to go.
This
All your
looks
covers go. Again, this
pretty
looks
light.
very light. This is really struggling to go over the hot line. Oh dear.
If they could bring it over a little bit, it might ensure there's going to be a
Yep.
guard left, though.
Get,
So
get
that's
the best out of it.
yeah.
It's really long, that guard as well now. Certainly wouldn't cause a problem if there was something hiding behind that one.
No.
Rorvik's going to make sure it goes anyway. If he can get some collateral damage on the way through. So out turn, presumably across the. Getting this guard straight across towards the 2 that are clumped together. And close now,
And they're all gone.
just like that.
Yeah.
That's a very good clean-up job.
Yeah,
Absolutely
perfect.
nothing there. So now what do you do?
Yeah.
How do you generate any offence from this? Put another centre on.
I still think I might be looking at that other hand. This is a big swing. Seems to be maybe a little slower. Maybe they've been playing down this hand most of the game, which might, it might be that they like playing this hand because they know it, but the weight might be losing the. This doesn't look like it's overly heavy either.
Yeah, just in the 6th end, so the stones paths have all been played a little bit now. Obviously we joined this game later, so we don't know how the other ends went.
Yeah.
This one's come up a little short, it's kicked away. Oh, what a shame, what a shame. Just lost a little bit of positivity, haven't they? They had all those guards and then didn't use them, and then
Yeah.
that clean-up, I think, just killed the mood.
Yeah, but the girls are still smiling. They're, but that's the sweepers have to be keeping an eye on the weight of the ice. They have to be communicating the fact that it might be getting a
There
little
might be-
slower
might
and
be a little path there,
yeah,
I guess it's the Norwegian team having to work this hard as well, so maybe just as you've gone later in the game, speeds are just slowing a little. Swept that one really well
Yeah.
because those are
swept
just
it.
about square up. Long way to hit and roll for this one.
Yeah, and I might be tempted to be trying to draw around that one. I think if I was looking to
Yeah, use one
force
of-
or steal. Or,
use that as a guard, come around under the T lines, is there. Because even to get across to the other yellow, you'd have
It's-
to be playing
yeah.
this so heavily.
which I don't.
This one's beginning to
the
run
girls
off as well. She got contact. No, just pulled the weight down. That one curled off.
Yeah. Certainly seems a swingier sheet, this one, than sheet D, but it might just be the shots that we're seeing played. And
Seen so far, yeah. So line 2, and playing with the hammer and up. Doesn't get better in life than that.
Certainly a pretty comfortable situation to be in, to find yourself in at this stage of the game. Yeah. I'm looking to put this one centre, but it's going back. Well, it's going
Just going to go to
way
back 4, back 8.
8, back 12. Gosh.
12, so
Yeah.
again, maybe tempted to your play, go around that right winger, so you can lie shot, because
I mean, you certainly, yeah, you could be fully in the 8 foot, pretty much behind the guard, which,
yeah,
yeah, this
isn't really
is not
creating much
gonna.
danger for Norway, is it?
No. You're at least, you're kind of saying I'm comfortable to give you a 2, even if I make the double, you're going to hit.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
at this point, you want to try and force
So
or.
if you came around this right
Yeah.
corner and they don't get it right, but they chip out the own yellow, you draw the other way. You're lying 2. You've asked to.
Yeah.
Skazan might just like to draw the 4 foot, which is fine. At least you've
Yeah.
asked her to do it, and she's made it.
Yes, you are right with thinking, come round. It's just not. But I get, it's young heads, isn't
Yes,
it? They've got to.
What you can never really do is assume or expect opposition to miss stones. If she sees rolls to the middle, she's hoping that Norway miss everything.
Or
flash everything.
jam on the back,
Or the small chance
which
they
that
jam
might
on
be.
the back.
But I think you've got to force the issue a little more than that.
Yeah.
Ask them to play a more technical shot.
There's very few curling competitions where score difference comes into it, so it's not a case you're trying to minimise your loss.
Yes.
It's a win-loss record.
It's on its way.
Yeah, it's given a good bit of weight, but she needs it if she wants to get across to the left-hand side after impact. Even at that way, that curled a long way.
Yeah. Line second shot, but
I think they're trying to get this drop on far.
So on this one, the sort of opposite argument is true, and Norway are quite happy if they spill out here because they don't want to leave a guard.
no, they shouldn't. They shouldn't want to.
So they can afford just to flick this one out and let the runner go.
I can't see how much ice they've taken a little bit, so they're obviously thinking it's gonna.
Yeah, I've taken
Cool.
other stones with it. Trying to shift this with the sweep.
Yeah. It has come out, but nearly back in.
Almost back in.
Yeah.
Again, she probably didn't want to really sweep that one out, if you see what I mean.
No.
She wanted that to be there so she could
Yeah.
come and freeze against it.
Absolutely. I think Cara does have a coach, so that's all learning points that will would be discussed after
it looks
the.
wrong, doesn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
you must get all these yellows out of play, but that's fine.
But no, that was
left that
yeah.
in the 12 foot. You might be able to get a freeze against it because this is a pinpoint actually. So this one
Yeah.
freezing on corner of this.
I'm not sure they're talking freezing. I think they're still. Oh no, they are. Now we're going with freeze.
But yes, they're very young.
Yeah.
You and I have thrown a lot more stones.
Are
I
not
didn't
very
say-
young,
yeah.
but we're not very young.
We've seen it all before.
Yeah, we've made all these mistakes ourselves in the past.
Probably one of the most difficult shots in curling, a corner freeze.
Yeah. Yeah. On a swingy piece of ice.
Again, using the sweepers to try and get this one close. Looks like it's got a lot of travelling to do yet to get across there.
Yeah, we're a little short, maybe, I think.
Just coming into sight now, just under.
Line would have been
Close.
Line would have been good,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So unfortunately, it comes up short. So Rorvik already aligned 2. Have a free draw. Skaslin, of course. Skaslin throws lots of draws.
Yeah. I think there were the chance with the third player stone to draw around the top, the stone in the 12 foot, and I think that's where this end then just kind of got away from them a little bit.
Yeah, and that's not an easy shot to come around
No,
a stone in the top
no.
of the rings, but you have to sometimes take those chances,
Yeah.
don't you?
But I guess even if you'd been a little shorter and laying against it, it might have forced a jam. Anyway.
So Skaslin already has 2 in her pocket. Looks like 3. With a 7-2 lead already, that will make it 10-3. 1 end to play. The handshakes are out. So it's Rorvik that wins 10-3 over local team Thomson. Great experience for them.
Yeah. They'll be back tomorrow with who do they play tomorrow?
They've got they're in the same group as Pedersen and Suter and Lucerne, so they've got some chances there for wins. But not tonight. That game is now completed.
Where are we? Are we saying farewell?
We are done for the night. That's the transmission for this one finished. I hope you've enjoyed listening to our rambles as we followed 2 games there. We saw Faye Henderson beat Virginia Paulus-Skaita, and then we saw Marianne Rorvik beat Cara Thomson. So great to have you join us. There's plenty more. We hope that you can come back to this channel or the YouTube channel 8 o'clock for more live curling from the Perthmasters 2025. From Mary and myself, it's goodbye.
Bye.